Something you didn't know. The Roatian midfielder Mateo Kovacic has turned into City's most memorable marking of the late spring. City complete Kovacic, marking the 29-year-old, has endorsed from chief association rivals Chelsea and will be important for Energy Guardiola's crew for the 2023-24 season. Number 10 background. Kovacic was brought into the world in Linz, Austria to Bosnian Croat Guardians on the 6th of May 1994. Having begun his football profession with Linzer ASK in Linz, any semblance of Bayern Munich, Juventus, Entomb, Ajax and Stuttgart were all quick to sign him at the period of only 1-2. Be that as it may, Kovacic's family chose a transition to reside back home in the Croatian capital Zagreb in 2007 was to everybody's greatest advantage. And when Mateo was 13 years of age, he consequently connected up with Dinamo Zagreb's childhood framework. Number 9 goal standard. Kovacic supported a messed-up leg in 2009, however returned after an extensive recuperation and kept on dazzling inside the Zagreb Foundation, helping both the under-17s and under-19s to their particular titles. He then proceeded to make his most memorable group debut in November 2010 in a Croatian First Football Association conflict away at Hrvatski Dragovoljak. Number 8 young at art. Having played 7 senior games in the 2010-11 season, Kovacic genuinely laid down a good foundation for himself the accompanying season. Playing multiple times as Dinamo held the Croatian title for the 7th season in succession, with Kovacic likewise turning into the most youthful player to at any point command of the club during a game against NK Luko. He likewise turned into the second most youthful scorer in the Bosses Association, having additionally found the objective as Dinamo lifted the Croatian Cup last as well. Kovacic was named as Croatian Football Any Desire for the year in December 2011. Number 7 mind games. Kovacic procured the loving moniker of the teacher of football from his Croatian public colleague Niko Kranjčar back in 2013 after his guaranteed global presentation, as a 18-year-old assisted Croatia with beating chief opponent Serbia 2-0 in a World Cup qualifier. In the resulting 10 years since, Kovacic has more than satisfied that moniker. His shrewd, fastidious way to deal with the game and capacity to be conveyed in various jobs in the motor room having seen the 29-year-old proceed to become laid out as one of the most achieved midfielders of his age. Number 6 Madrid emblem man. Kovacic's advancement went on across the accompanying 2 seasons before monetary fair play guidelines saw Berry hesitantly consent to offer Kovacic to genuine Madrid, who dipped to get his administrations in 2015. Throughout 3 seasons at the Bernabeu, Kovacic played in excess of multiple times, no doubt, and amassed a gigantic crowd of flatway on the whole. He assisted genuine lift 3 bosses with leaguing titles, 2 UEFA Super Cup titles, 2 FIFA Club World Cup titles, 1 La Liga crown, and a Spanish Super Cup just in case. Number 5 London calling. Mateo did one more switch in the mid-year of 2018, making to move to Chelsea, at first borrowed prior to fixing an extremely durable exchange to Britain's capital a year after the fact. An effective first season at Stamford extension finished in Kovacic assisting the club with guaranteeing the Europa Association through a 4-1 win over Weapons Store in the 2019 last in Baku, Azerbaijan. Kovacic's noteworthy effect at Chelsea saw him in this manner named as the club's Player of the Year in July 2020. Number 4 progress in any language. Kovacic's profession has seen him work with enormous qualification in Croatia, Italy, Spain and all the more hitherto Britain. Furthermore, his smooth change to working across various Europe's top associations has been reflected off the field. As well as his local Croatian, Kovacic is likewise capable in 4 different dialects: English, German, Italian and Spanish, a feature that has assisted him with coordinating flawlessly across various Europe's top associations. Number 3 family man. Kovacic wedded his young life darling Isabel Andrujanic in 2017, the pair having met at chapel 10 years sooner. A faithful Catholic, Kovacic goes to chapel each Sunday. Mateo and Isabel have hence become guardians to a young man, Ivan, and Luka Modric. Kovacic's previous genuine Madrid partner and Croatian public associate is backup parent. Number 2 request. In 2018, Kovacic alongside the remainder of the Croatian World Cup crew from that year was granted the request for Duke Branimir. Perceived as one of the most lofty distinctions granted to Croatian nationals, it perceives greatness in advancing Croatia in worldwide relations. It followed Kovacic and co-arriving at the 2018 World Cup last in Russia, where a noteworthy mission finished with a 4-2 misfortune to France in Moscow in the masterpiece.